Good morning and welcome to Tai Chi in Nature. Let's get started. Stepping into a nice wide horse stance. Knees are soft, tail tucked under, skyhook hooked to the crown of your head, shoulders rolled back and down. Close the eyes and just feel the body tune in. Noticing how you feel in this moment. Noticing how your feet are connected to the earth. Imagining a sky hook hooked to the crown of your head, drawing you up towards the heavens. And feeling your body as the conduit between heaven and earth. Connecting in with your breath. Feeling it as it goes in and out. Turning the palms forward, sweep the arms up. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, pressing the backs of your hands against your sternum, activating acupressure point on your chest. Take this opportunity to set your intention for today's practice. What do you want or need out of this experience? And letting the hands drop, opening the eyes. Let's step wide with our feet. And we'll exhale down, inhale up. Catch this one at the top and reverse it. Exhale down center, inhale, spread the arms, reach for the sky. Continue. Good. Catch this one at the top, reach up, turn the palms away from you. Reach long, 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 long. Then bend into the knees and forward fold. And just hang. Sweeping the arms side to side, like branches of a tree, sweeping the earth. And then find stillness. Standing down to stand up, push into the earth, bending into those knees, rolling up. Good, let's roll our shoulders back. And then alternating shoulders. Continue this movement. And then we'll reverse it. Circling forward. And then squeeze them up and let them drop. Squeeze them up and let them go. Last time, big sigh on the out breath, inhaling up, exhale. Nice. Bringing that chin to chest. Let's circle the head and neck. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Check your knees. Make sure they're still soft, that you didn't lock them. One more circle this direction, and then we'll reverse directions. Circling up to the left, inhaling, exhaling down to the right. Using your breath to facilitate the movement. Nice, good. And now gathering the waters towards us. Getting some movement in our wrist joints and our elbow joints. Reverse direction. And then just shake those arms out. So feet are parallel, a little wider than hip width. We're going to just bounce up and down in the knees and let the arms swing, getting some movement in our shoulder joints. And starting to build our energy by pulsing up and down with the knees. Remember, all the movement comes from our connection to the earth, our feet on the earth, pressing down in, and then that movement is directed by the waist and expressed in the fingers. And let that gently come to a close. And then we'll start to shift the weight right and left. And as we do, our arms will just swing around the body, getting a gentle little twist happening. And then opening up, lifting the toes, turning and opening the waist a little bit more. We're letting our arms fly up, and that gentle pat right at the armpit area, at the chest area. This stimulates our lung meridian points, opening up our breath for deeper breathing, more powerful breath. Opening up the chest, opening our heart space. Let's use the sound ha, 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 and take that into a full laugh. Let the arms swing. You've heard of laughter yoga. This is laughter Tai Chi today. Even if it's a fake laugh, it might turn into a real laugh. And the body recognizes both as being happy, joyful. Have a big smile on your face. And let that come to a close. Nicely done. Let's place our hands on our waist and circle the hips around. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. Reverse directions. Good. Coming back to center, let the arms drop. We're going to shift our weight into our left leg. So coming into a little bit of a balance pose, lift the right knee up and then circle the hip around. First one direction. And then reverse the direction. Great. Place that foot down, pour the weight, transfer it all the way over, and then lift the left knee and circle the hip. Reverse direction. And place the foot for the weight and wiggle out those hips. Nice. Let's bring our feet to touch, bend into those knees and circle the knees around. There's no weight on the legs. We're just resting our hands on our thighs. Now reverse directions. Rub your knees. Say, I love you, knees. Excellent. Let's shake those legs out. Tap your toe and circle the ankle around. First one direction, and then the other. And place that foot down, shift the weight, other side. Reverse direction. And shake that out. Very well done. All right. We've warmed up all the joints of the body. Let's warm up some of the muscles. We invite you to step back into a bow stance. So that means maintaining shoulder width stance, hip width stance. And then your front foot is straight ahead, pointing straight ahead. Your back foot is pointing to the 45, okay? If your weight is even, your dantian, your lower dantian, your main center core is in alignment with the front foot as you shift the weight into it. As you shift the weight into the back foot, notice your dantian turns to be in alignment with those back toes. So it's a very small movement, but we're going to be playing with this as we shift our weight. Good? All right. So we're going to sit into our back leg. We're going to imagine a Tai Chi ball between our hands, a ball of energy. We're going to shift into our front leg. So now our dantian's turned. We're gonna roll that Tai Chi ball down our leg. We're gonna let it rest on our foot. We're gonna shift our weight into our back leg. Keep your dantian pointed forward, doesn't change. We're getting a stretch in the hamstrings. Then we're gonna inhale, lean into that front leg, come up, and then sit back. Got it? Exhale down, weights in the back leg. Rest your ball on your foot. Feel the stretch in those hamstrings. Then shift the weight forward and draw up. Good. Sit back into that back leg. Roll the ball down. Pause. Shift the weight forward. Come on up. Nicely done. Sit into that back leg. Let's do it one more time. Exhaling down. Hold the ball. Feel the stretch. And then shift the weight forward and come on up. Good. All right. Let's come back to a shoulder width stance. Now we'll step back with our opposite leg, back into a bow stance. Maintain that hip distance. Good. Got your ball. Exhale. Roll the ball down. Let it rest there on the leg. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg on the hamstrings. Inhale, shift the weight forward and come back. Good. Shift the weight back. Roll it down. Pause. Inhale up. Good. 2 more times. Pause. Feel the stretch. Inhale up. Nice. Last time. Pause. Inhale up. Good. All right. Let's come back into a shoulder width stance. And just sit into those knees a little bit. Take our Tai Chi ball. Inhale, expand it. Come up in the legs. Exhale, sink down to the legs. Contract it. Imagine you're moving through something thicker than the air that's causing some resistance. So you have to have a dynamic tension in your hands and your arms and your movement. It's slower than you want to go. You're pushing against something thick. You're pulling against something thick. Good. Exhaling as we sink down. Inhaling as we rise up. Last one. Good. Let the arms drop. Stay slightly bent in your legs. We're going to roll forward onto the ball of our foot. Let the arms rise to shoulder height. And then we're going to roll onto the heel of our foot and let the arms fall back to our sides. Inhale, rise forward. Exhale, roll back. You should feel like you're moving on a swing, swinging qigong. Good. Continue. Again, we're moving through something thicker than air. So you have a certain resistance in that movement, a dynamic tension. Good. Continue. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Last one. Good. And just pause here. Feel the body. Notice how your hands are feeling. Perhaps you notice some tingling or movement of energy. Good. We're going to play with clear weight shifts now. So inhaling, lift the empty leg as you transfer the weight, and then place that leg for the weight gradually. Inhaling the empty leg, lift, exhale for the weight. Inhale, lift, exhale for the weight. Good. Continue this movement. Focus on your breath. You need stability with your balance. Sink into that leg a little bit more. Become more grounded. Feel your foot full and flat on the earth. This is a great place to sink. Once you're at a certain level, see if you can maintain that level so we don't bob our head up and down. This is a great practice for building our strength in our quadriceps, for supporting our balance. For having our breath be calm, centered, and relaxed. Last one to each side. And coming to 50-50 again, pause, feel the body. All right, I think we're ready for the form. So I'm going to face you for the first round. I will talk through the names of each of the positions. Then I will turn around and be facing the same direction as you. And once again, I'll talk through each of the names, the positions, and then I'm going to be silent and we can just flow through a couple rounds, really focusing on how your body feels as you move through the form. All right. So we'll start. Let's see, I think I want to be on this side with Wu Chi. That's heels touching, toes out to the 45. Knees are soft, tail tucked under. Skyhook hook to the crown of the head, drawing you tall. Just feel this position for a moment. From Wu Chi, we take a deep inhale. Exhale, sink into that right leg. Peel the empty leg up of the left. Place it so the toes are pointed forward. Push into that right leg and shift the weight. Bring the right toes up and then pivot on the heel so that they're turned forward as well. And then shift the weight 50-50. Beginning, inhale, puppet strings, draw the wrists up to shoulder height. Exhale, extend the fingers, filling them with breath. Inhale, elbows grow heavy, drawing the hands back towards the shoulders. Exhale, hands float down as if floating on a column of air by our side. Inhale. Exhale, sink into the left leg, turning to the right, toes come up. Shift the weight into the right, peel the left, place the heel where the toes were, coming into ward off left. Left hand in front of heart, right hand off of hip. Moving into ward off right, we turn to the right once again. Step wide, hands come in front of heart, facing one another. Right hand lifts, left hand goes to right elbow, ring finger to elbow. And then we shift our weight into that back leg as our hands sweep across our face, coming up with a Tai Chi ball over our shoulder as we shift the weight forward. Coming into press, our hands form butterfly wings. We withdraw, separating our hands, sitting into that back leg, and then push. Elbows stay heavy, pushes from dantian. Sitting back for single whip, we leave our fingers where they are, extending our arms, and we turn, 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 getting into a funky stance, and then shifting our weight into that right leg, sweeping the arms. We have a big Tai Chi ball, and then we form a bird's beak with our right hand, lifting the left heel. As we pivot on the ball of the foot, our bird's beak heads out to our side. We step wide, coming into a bow stance, facing cardinal left. This is the end of single whip, and then we open to the front for open arms. Bring everything to the midline, play guitar, draw back, withdraw, and shouldering, stepping, looking over our shoulder, left hand protecting the right elbow, right hand protecting our groin, Shift 100% of the weight into that right leg as white crane spreads its wings. Let the right arm drop, circling the arms. For our first brush knee, brush the knee step, stop sign, reach forward, shake, sit back, play guitar. Circle the arms once again for our second brush knee. Brush the knee step, stop sign. Moving into Parry and Punch. Sit into that back leg. Make a small Tai Chi ball on your left hip. As you pour your weight into your left foot, make a fist with the right hand. Step. Winding up our punch. Left hand stops at midline. Right hand comes to hip. Step forward with the left. Deliver the punch at somebody's solar plexus and then follow through. Open the hand, wipe off as if you're wiping off a sword, and then push. Turning to the front for an apparent close. Hands wipe the windshield, stepping into a horse stance. Right wrist presses left wrist up in front of heart. Left wrist pushes right hand down, hands back to the side. And we're ready to begin again with beginning. I'm going to turn around now. We'll continue from beginning. Once again, I'll give instructions for this round, and then we'll go silent for 2 more rounds. Beginning, inhale, puppet strings lift the wrists. Exhale, fingers extend. Inhale, elbows grow heavy, drawing the hands back towards the shoulders. Exhale, hands float down by your sides as if resting on a column of air. Inhale, ward off left. Sitting into that left leg, turn and pour the weight into the right. Peel the left, place the heel where the toes were. Shifting the weight. Left hand in front of heart, right hand off of right hip. This is ward off left. Preparing for ward off right. Shift the weight into that left leg, big Tai Chi ball on your hip. Step to the right of where your toes were with the right foot. Bring the left toes around to the 45 so you're in a bow stance. Hands facing each other in front of the heart. Then ring finger to elbow, roll back. Shift the weight forward, press. Withdraw. Push. Sitting back, single whip. Turn, 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 turn. Shift the weight. Bird's beak, pivot. Step wide. Bow stance. Open to the front, open arms. Play guitar, draw everything towards the midline. Draw back, preparing for shouldering. Shifting the weight into that right leg. 100% into the right as white crane spreads its wings. Let the arms drop, circle the arms for our first brush knee. As you brush the knee step, stop sign. Reach forward, shake, sit back, play guitar. Circle the arms for our second brush knee. Brush the knee step, parry and punch. Tai Chi ball, make a fist as you shift the weight. Step, wind up the punch. Step, deliver the punch. Follow through, withdraw, push. Cleaning the windshield, coming around to the front for apparent close. Feet are parallel. Crossed hands in front of heart. Hands back to sides, ready to proceed again. Really focus on your grounding, your connection to the earth as we flow through this round silently. Inhale. We'll do one more round. Reposition yourself if you've run out of space. Beginning. Really focus on your breath. Inhale, exhale. Coordinate your movements to your breath. Now we'll return to Wu Chi. So shifting into the left leg, turn the right toes to the diagonal. Shifting into the right leg, bring the heels to touch. Toes at 45. Right hand makes a fist, left hand covers it open, and we bow, honoring this tradition that has taught us this movement formed. Nicely done. Well done. We're going to close today with some tapping. So imagine a river of golden light and energy, chi, running between your legs. We're going to scoop down, inhaling, scoop some of that up, and just pour it over your entire being. Inhale. And use the sound he. He for health and healing. Two more. He. Nice. And we'll begin by tapping on the head. Just gentle fingertips, tap, tap, tap. Tap on the forehead. Tap on the temples. Tap on your cheeks. Gently tap on the front of your throat. Then open the palms and tap on the chest. We're going to go down the inside of the arm, up the outside of the arm. 3 times. Good. Back to the chest, over to the other side. Then soft fist on the trapezius. You can go up the neck if you feel some tension in the neck. Over to the other side. Soft fist on trapezius. Back to chest. We're going to go around the abdomen, circling in the direction of peristalsis. So as you move on your own abdomen, go up the right side, across the top, underneath the rib cage, down the left side, and then onto your lower belly, just to complete a full circle. Good. Two more times. And then we'll go down the outside of the legs, up the inside of the legs, 3 times. Excellent. Now down the back of the legs, start at your low back, go over your gluteals, down the hamstrings, down over the calf, tap on the top of your foot, and then come up the front of the leg. Let's do that 2 more times. Down the back. Tap on the foot, up the front. Last time, down the back. Tap on the top of the foot, up the front. Then gentle, soft fists on our kidneys, stimulating them, tonifying them. And let's rub our palms together. Go ahead and close your eyes. Notice if there's any places on your body that are calling for some healing energy. If so, go ahead and place your hands there. Let that energy permeate. Slow, deep breaths. Cultivated your chi energy throughout this practice. You've strengthened your Wei chi, your protective chi, that force field that surrounds you and protects you. And now you're sending your healing chi into the body to heal every cell, every molecule, filling it with light and love and peace. Now reverse the polarity on your hands and draw out anything that no longer serves you, doesn't need to be there. Stress, tension, worry, pain, discomfort. Pull it out and give it back to the earth. Let it go. No reason to hold on to that. Let's bring hands together at heart center. Take a deep cleansing breath, inhaling and exhaling with a sigh or sound. One more of those, and then we'll close our practice with the sound Om. Om. And taking your right hand, place it over your forehead. Take your left hand and just place it around the back of your head opposite to that. And just hold and breathe for a moment. It's a really lovely centering, healing technique. And release that. Let the hands float down. One more big breath in. Thank you for joining me. Hope you had a good practice. Till next time, take care.